Hey everybody, it's Brandon here from the Bonanza podcast. I'm here today to talk to you about something that has a really profound impact on my life. It's helped me sleep better. It's helped me learn to relax. It's helped me to just gain a different perspective on life overall. Look at it differently. I feel like I treat people better and different. I think of others first before myself so much. These are just some of the side effects, or I should say positive benefits. And what is this great magical thing I'm talking about? No, guys, it's not drugs. It's not weed. It's not dabs or edibles. I'm talking about meditation. It's free, it's safe, and it's legal, and anybody can do it. And that's the common misconception. When I talk to people about meditation, because I won't shut up about it, I've been doing it now for like 3 or 4 years. I'll bring it up to people, and 9 times out of 10, the objection that I hear is, Brandon, there's no way I can meditate. I can't shut up my brain. My brain won't shut up. I'll sit there and I just, blah, 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 and it's all over the place. Yeah, I get it. That's me too. I think that's like most people. A lot of people think they're different in that respect. I kind of think that's how our brain works. It's just all over the place. Meditation is one way where you can train your brain to be your servant. It's not easy. I'm not going to tell you it's like a really easy, quick fix. So there's a couple analogies that I could talk about that I thought of. So when you sit down to meditate, one method is you can count your breaths. So you'll count to 10, and then you start over and you count to 10, and you're just letting it go in and out, and you're focusing on your breath. Now, what's going to happen is, if you're like me or most humans, your brain's going to start to wander. So as soon as you realized it wandered, that's when you go, oh, you're thinking. So I'll be sitting down, meditating, and I'm like, oh, I got a gig Friday. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh man, do I have all the equipment, or what do I need? I've never been to this venue before. I'm like, oh wait, guys, I'm meditating. I don't say guys. I'm not schizophrenic anyway. So I'll say, no, wait, I'm meditating. And I just realize, label it thinking. So you don't judge yourself. You don't get mad at yourself for thinking. It's natural. You say thinking and you let it go, and you go back to the breath. And you say thinking. It's kind of like pop-up ads. Remember when you used to surf the internet? I don't know if they're still a thing, and they pop up and you're like, and you click it off, and you click it off, and you click it off. It's the same thing. Sometimes you get really lost. See, that pop-up ad comes up and you start to read it and you're like, oh, no, I don't need shoes. I got enough. Click. So it's the same type of concept. You're just letting it go. And another analogy is you don't want to get mad or judge yourself when you get lost in thought, because that's what you're training yourself to do. So when you're sitting down and you're meditating and then you get lost in thought, it's imagine like you're lifting weights, right? And you're lifting, and all of a sudden you're way, and then you realize you're lost in thought, and then you go, oh, thinking, and then you bring it back, and then you're sitting there and you're focusing on your breath, and then you get lost in thought, and they're like, oh, thinking, and you realize it, and you let it go. And it's these repetitions after a while that build up. You're exercising this muscle in your brain, and it helps you focus much better and get in the present moment better. Like I said, I've been doing it for about 3 or 4 years, and it's not easy. I'm here to tell you it's not easy, but it's so worth it. So for an example, today I was meditating and my brain was all over the place. It was crazy. Some days are good, some days are bad, but you just do it every day. And even though my brain was all over the place today and I was struggling, when I was done, I got up and I felt much better. So if you have any questions, send them to brandon@comedylol.com. If you go to our Patreon, if you're a member on our Patreon, I'm actually teaching Pat Oates, comedian Pat Oates from Pat Oates Is Sad, how to meditate. Now, I don't know if you guys ever heard him. His brain is like a million miles an hour. This guy is insane when it comes to that. He's so quick. And he always told me, Brandon, I'll never be able to do it. But he agreed to let me help him. And we've only done it a couple times. And he's told me that he can kind of see it and he's kind of getting it, which is great. So we're going to do more of that, and you can see that on our Patreon. All you have to do is become a donor on our Patreon page. Go to comedylol.com. And I'm also going to be recording some guided meditation for you guys, for our patrons, so you can follow along. They're going to be 10-minute clips, so you can do them every day. And the best time to do it, I would say, is when you wake up in the morning. Maybe wake up a little earlier. It's the best thing. Start your day. And then even sometimes you can do it before you go to sleep. So like I said, comedylol.com. That's the website. Give us money.